So if you've come to this video, you're having difficulty either focusing during meditation or clearing your mind during meditation. Well, this is how you get to solve this problem. First, know that this isn't unusual. There's a term for this. It's called the monkey mind problem. And I call it that because there's this ancient Chinese saying that goes like this. It says, the mind is like a drunken monkey, always jumping from tree to tree to tree. And this is true for all of us. No matter how calm you are, your mind always needs thoughts to go through it. That is what the mind is about. And so the whole idea of clearing your mind, let me tell you this, is rubbish. You do not need to clear your mind to meditate. In fact, trying to clear your mind to meditate is often one of the biggest reasons people never actually create a meditation practice. They've bought into this myth. See, there are two types of meditation. There's passive meditation, and then there's active meditation. A lot of passive meditation derives its roots from ancient cultures, and these meditations evolved during a time when we just did not have to worry about all the things in life we need to worry about today, from WhatsApp messages to how many people like your Facebook status, to the projects that you have due at work, to kids running around. And so it was easy back 1,000 years ago, I guess, to clear your mind during meditation. Right now, it's obviously not going to be that easy, but nor is it really necessary. See, passive meditation is the meditations where you attempt to clear your mind or you focus on breath. Now, this is wonderful, this is good, but many people I know who are engineers or lawyers or entrepreneurs or people in jobs that require a lot of mental stimulation cannot clear their mind. And they tell me that they've tried meditation and it doesn't work. Well, that's because they tried passive meditation. There's a whole other branch, active meditation, and that's what you may want to try. So active meditation includes meditations where you are not trying to clear your mind. You're not trying to forget about your problems. Rather, you're taking the problems that you're facing in life and at work and turning a problem into a project. So that's the first tip you can do to transform your meditation practice and get rid of that monkey mind issue. Turn your problem into a project. What this means is that, let's say someone rubbed you the wrong way and you're feeling agitated towards someone. You can practice a forgiveness meditation to heal that rift. Let's say you have a project at work and you can't really wrap your mind on how to resolve this particular work problem. You can practice intuition during your meditation to try to get answers to resolve your situation. Let's say you're thinking about that next step at work or your career. You could practice creative visualization during your meditation to visualize a project being complete or that next step in your life or your career. Now, you can also bring in gratitude practices, compassion practices. There's a whole range of practices that you can bring in during your meditation that keep your mind active but allow you to turn meditation into something so much more. You're not just getting the benefits of meditation that science talks about, but you're actively using meditation to transform your world by turning problems into projects. Now, there is a second way you can help clear the monkey mind, and that is using binaural beats. This is the base technology for OmHarmonics. So I once asked Ken Wilber, who's America's foremost philosopher, what are technologies you recommend to advance human consciousness? And he said binaural beats. This is what OmHarmonics is based in. See, the technology of OmHarmonics actually produces a pleasant sound with different frequencies going in each ear that allow your mind to focus in far better ways. So you can use it by itself with passive meditation, or you could use it with active meditation. It keeps you focused on the problem that you're trying to resolve, or the visuals or the creative visualization or the gratitude that you're practicing. More on OmHarmonics in a bit. So let's do a quick wrap up. First, know that the monkey mind is a common problem. We all have it. It stems from the belief that meditation is all about shutting down your mind. But as I've shared with you, this is not the case. You do not have to clear your mind for meditation. So just get that myth out of the way. Secondly, 2 ways to practice meditation if you have a busy mind. Number 1, apply the idea of using meditation to turn problems into projects. And secondly, use binaural beats. So now that you know how to take your meditation to the next step, let me tell you about how you can accelerate that progress and get even better results with meditation using OmHarmonics. So I got into meditation in 2002. I was an engineer in Silicon Valley and going through a really rough time. I just lost 2 companies. I was 30 grand in debt. And the only job I could get back in 2002 when the dot-com bubble had burst was a job where I had to dial for dollars, calling up law firms to sell them technology. It was excruciatingly painful, and I wasn't making enough to actually survive in a city like San Francisco. One day in desperation, I went online and I Googled, looking for hope, and I ended up discovering meditation. I took my first meditation class a few weekends later, and instantly my life transformed. Overnight, I was able to double my sales, but the funny thing was, it didn't stop. I kept growing and growing and growing at my work. The more I got into meditation and explored different meditation practices, I remember in 4 months, I got promoted 3 times and I was made director of sales at the company. So I stayed with that company for another 18 months before deciding that I felt a calling, that there was more I wanted to do with my life. And when I quit, I decided that if I could do one thing to really leave a mark on the world, it would be to get meditation to more people. For the next 5 years, I was teaching meditation classes in New York and London to thousands upon thousands of people. And as I did this, I realized that we could go a lot bigger and touch a lot more lives if we figured out ways to take this meditation training, merge it with technology, and get it to millions of people. And that is how Mindvalley was formed, and this is how we ended up creating OmHarmonics, which is one of our best ever and highest rated meditation tools. See, in training thousands of people in meditation, I noticed that many people would have similar problems. They wouldn't know if they were doing it right. They would fall asleep. They would be unable to focus. Sometimes their minds would wander. And so, after doing research and speaking to many of the great minds I was in contact with, I decided that we needed to create something that could put people into the right state of meditation, help them go deep, instantly allow them to stay focused, stay awake, and experience all the wonders that meditation could produce. The result is OmHarmonics, and OmHarmonics is based on the idea of binaural beats. Binaural beats are technology that produces a different frequency of sound in each ear, so you have to be listening to OmHarmonics with headphones directly plugged into your ear. Now what the headphones do is, because of the different frequencies of sounds in each ear, they create a third frequency in your brain that induces altered states of awareness. That is the principle behind it. I worked with my partner, Paul Hoffman, one of the greatest audio engineers in the world, to produce this program. Paul was ecstatic when OmHarmonics was on a billboard in Times Square. I got to present OmHarmonics at Google HQ in Dublin to a crowd of politicians and engineers passionate about bringing meditation to the world. So we're really excited about where we've been able to take this product and the lives that it can impact, because it is more than just binaural beats. Although that is the base technology, there is so much more innovation that we brought into OmHarmonics. So the first is called MRT, or multivariate resonance technology. Paul found that people could get into deeper states of meditation, not when they just had binaural beats, but when he embedded certain deep biological sounds within the track, sounds that emulate human breathing or human heartbeat. It sort of puts you in sync, and we found that this created even better results. Now the second is a concept called guided flow. See, when you go into meditation, you don't just go from the awake state to meditation. You gradually lower your brain waves and then you gradually come out. So we thought, well, what if our technology could replicate the same cycle? So OmHarmonics does not just switch off and switch on. It uses guided flow to guide you into a full immersive 15-minute or 20-minute session. Takes you deep, keeps you there, brings you out. So when you come out of your meditation, you're alert, you're fully awake, you're not groggy. You have completed an entire cycle. So with any OmHarmonics tracks, listen to the 15-minute or the 30-minute version. Third, so many binaural products out there are grating on the ears because you're listening to a particular sound frequency, right? And that's where the genius of Paul Hoffman comes in. Now, Paul brought in his musical background into OmHarmonics, and what he ended up creating is a binaural product which is so elegant on the ears. It is amazing the number of spas and other organizations that speak to us, yoga studios and such, asking us if they can pipe OmHarmonics through their studios because of the impact it has on people practicing yoga or people in a spa. It is just beautiful to listen to. Finally, and the best part about OmHarmonics is that OmHarmonics is not just one track. See, there are 5 different OmHarmonics tracks because people meditate in different ways. So if you meditate in the morning, you might want to listen to the Start of Day track. The Start of Day is designed for early morning meditation. It's designed for practices that you do in the morning before you start your day. Practices such as gratitude or creative visualization. It's designed to take you straight from sleep into meditation, into a gorgeous awake state to start your day. The second track is called Focus. Focus is really powerful because you can play it in your office. You can play Focus while you're on your laptop answering emails with your eyes wide open. Focus is designed to keep you fully alert, focused, and creative in your work. So you see, OmHarmonics isn't just something you listen to while you meditate. You can apply this when you're working as well. The third is called the Spark. Now, I love using the Spark track when I need a burst of inspiration because I'm about to go into a brainstorm, or when I'm trying to solve a massive business problem or a massive creative problem, such as a new chapter for my book. Spark is a meditation that you listen to with your eyes closed while in a relaxed state, while pondering a problem you are trying to solve. It helps induce creative insights, intuition, and inspiration to help you find the answers you're looking for. Balance is a track that we designed for people who, in the middle of a workday, want to just relax. You could play Balance in your office just to calm down after a stressful meeting. You can also use Balance with your yoga practice or your exercise practice. Balance is perfect to be combined with stretching, yoga, qigong, or other slow-moving, beautiful exercises. And the final track is one of my favorites. It's called Deep Rest. It has been one of my favorite tracks for the last 1 year because I recently became the father of a baby daughter. And it is hard to get babies to sleep when you want them to sleep. And what I found is that playing Deep Rest with my iPhone and placing it in the room where my baby daughter sleeps helps us sleep better. Deep Rest is a track designed for anyone who wants to sink into deep, beautiful, gorgeous sleep without pills or any other artificial stimulant. As you can see, OmHarmonics is designed to give you 5 different types of meditation audios so that you can use it throughout your day for different scenarios that you come in. Meditation will no longer just be limited to the idea of meditating in the morning. Also know that OmHarmonics is so easy to use. You can use it on our beautiful web platform, but if you have a mobile phone, you can use it on our Mindvalley Academy app and play it directly on your mobile phone. With OmHarmonics, we also include bonus videos to help you address and answer some of your biggest meditation challenges. So I encourage you to try out OmHarmonics. And know that you do not have to make up your mind right now. You can try out OmHarmonics for a full 30 days. Mindvalley's customer support team is there to help. And if you find it isn't for you, with one email, you can get a full and unconditional refund. So all you have to do to get started with OmHarmonics is order from this page. Thank you.